YouTube family, if you want an in-depth, immersive retelling of the Dragon Ball story for the 55th time, go play Kakarot. That is literally the ultimate Dragon Ball story mode experience, right? They said, we've told that Dragon Ball story 54 other times. For the 55th time, we're gonna give a 10-star, 5-course meal of an experience that they can sink their teeth into. And they did that. And so, if you looked at Sparking Zero, though, and said, I can't wait to sink my teeth into that story mode, I think you set yourself up for a poor experience. I'm gonna be honest, because I watched all the trailers. I watched them talk about the story mode in one of the expos. There was nothing in any of that, nothing in any of those trailers, and nothing in any of the buzz and social media hype that made me feel like I was going to have a very, very succulent story mode experience with this game. I'm gonna be honest. Even before the trailer started coming out, I didn't think there was gonna be a story mode. I'm sitting here saying to myself, Kakarot is the best story mode that you could possibly have. I don't see them putting a lesser version of that as a side piece to what everybody really wants to do, which is fight with their friends and play online. In my mind, I just did not set high expectation of the story mode contributing much to my overall experience of the game. And so what I'm seeing is people complaining a lot about the story mode. And I'm not saying that the story mode is perfect and people should just live with it. However, I am saying that nothing made me go into this with the story mode being make it or break it for the game. I never felt like that, and I never felt like the developers were pushing that. I never felt like the trailers pushed that. I never even felt like people around the community were hyping up, ooh, I can't wait for this juicy story mode. I never felt like that. And again, if Kakarot didn't exist, I think I'd have more expectations of what that story mode should ultimately look like in this game. Even with considering that we've had the Dragon Ball story retold to us in the form of a game 50 different times. Could there have been a few more playable moments for the characters? Sure. Could they have, instead of doing the freaking manga panels, like maybe gave us some better cutscenes? Sure. Because I think sometimes we have a responsibility to really look at a game before we attach certain expectations to it and kind of move in that path as we decide whether or not we're going to spend money on it. And so maybe I'm crazy, like maybe I'm the crazy one, right? And maybe it does go back to the fact that I've been playing the Dragon Ball story mode over and over and over and over again since the 2000s. Maybe that is what's influencing the way I looked at the game. Like, people making it seem like they've been robbed by what they got from the story mode, when I never felt like we were being marketed or we were being told or we were being presented with this idea that the story mode was going to be real bad. Like, no, I never got that. I'll just say this. I feel like if you position this game where the story mode could make or break it, the story mode could ruin it for you and have you very frustrated, I think that's on you. Because I don't think that the developers, and I don't think that even a lot of the community, if you were asking around about the game, was really propping this up to be your next Dragon Ball story experience. I feel like that is still Kakarot, and if you want that, then I think you should play that. This isn't like No Man's Sky, where we got flat out lied to sometimes and then we got breadcrumbed the rest of the way. I think that people just need to slow down and really kind of try to ignore the hype sometimes, think through the type of game they want to play, and really look and see if what they're seeing says that they may have a chance to have that experience, right? With this, I don't think it was the Sparking Zero story mode. So here we are at the end of the video. If you like the video, like it. If you think someone else might like it, share it. And if you want to see more, I really hope that you would subscribe.